Hi guys, I'm back. I'm going to do one of my favorites. It's not the most manly dish, but it's something that's pretty versatile. Once you learn how to make a quiche, you can throw in a bunch of different leftovers, and it's good for breakfast, it's good for dinner, it's about anything. I never ever have a recipe to go off of. It's all in my head, or I just try new things. So bear with me if we kind of change things as we go, but basically what you need to do is go ahead and get from the store just a normal pie crust. I got actually a deep dish pie crust. I've got some red peppers that I'm roasting. You can buy them in the store in a jar. I've got a couple different seasonings. You can season it however you like. I really like onion powder, garlic powder, and we're doing today, we're going to do a Southwestern style quiche. It's going to have hand-pulled chicken, roasted red bell peppers, the mixed cheese, eggs, everything that goes in a quiche, and crushed red pepper. So we've got that. Mixed cheese is basically, you can get it mixed already at the store. It's just Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese shredded. Eggs, heavy whipping cream, because we're going to use the heavy whipping cream and the eggs and beat it up, and that'll be our quiche custard, which is the fluffy part of the quiche. So what I did start out with was I poached some chicken, and all that is I got one chicken breast, and I basically just boiled it until it was reached 165 degrees. Then I threw it into what's called an ice bath, which is ice water, or it's water and ice. And what that does is it stops the cooking process. So once you pull it out, and it's easier for you to handle, by the way. I'm using my color cutting board. Blue is for cooked food, and this chicken is cooked. So here I go. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put, before I do that, let me go ahead and pull out my red bell peppers. As they're done cooking. And what you want to do is brush them a little bit with some olive oil, put it in a pan, broil it, bake it, however you want to do, however much time you have. And it's okay to get the black on it, because what you're going to do is you're going to see it's real tender, and I'm going to put it right in the ice bath. Alright, come back over there. And what I'm doing over there is I'm stopping the cooking process, and once that's cooled off, I'll be able to handle it, and you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so anyway, right back to the chicken. I want to pull it, and you've got grain on chicken, so I want to pull it with the grain, so it's kind of, get some 2-inch by 1/2-inch strands, so you get some decent sized chunks, but long ones. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the whole thing real quick. Don't know if you can see it, but maybe one day I'll get a better camera. So I'm pulling chicken into the chunks. You don't want it to be too big, but you want to have a piece of chicken in every bite if you can. All right. So we got that done. Got some feedback on other videos and about the lighting. Let's see. Gotta make a little more eye contact, different angle. Got that out. Alright, so I've got my chicken pulled. What I'm going to do now is get my crust. Well, yeah, go ahead and get my crust. What I want to do is I want to get a fork and I want to perforate the crust. This will keep it from bubbling up. Oftentimes when you're cooking, the crust will bubble on the sides or underneath. Puncture it, the bubbles won't occur. So do the sides. Alright. Got my oven. I'm going to put it on 350. 375. We'll go 375. Alright. Done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my quiche custard. And this is one of those things I always do just by looking at it, and I know when it's done. So bear with me. I'm going to start I'm going to try to do a little healthier version too. Start with 4 eggs. I'm going to do 2 of them. Always do it into a clear bowl so you can make sure you don't have any shells before you add it to the bowl. No shells there. Nothing like having an omelet or eggs or anything else and just bite into a shell. It's just not very appetizing. Alright, so I've got my 2 eggs right there. Now I'm going to get the next 2 without the yolk. I'm using this little gadget here. Alright, so just egg white. Good there. In as you go. Okay, so got 4 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and start whisking them a little bit and then add slowly heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half if you like. You don't want to whip it too much. So. Alright, that's about a cup of heavy cream. Alright, so I've got 4 eggs, a cup of cream. Now what I want to do is, just want to coat my pie shell with a little bit of this quiche custard. Alright? See, I'm just kind of spinning it all around. Get this brush to help me. And this will just help to kind of brown it and not burn it. Really get the top and the sides. Okay. Beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the rest right back in so I can use it. You don't want to have a lot on the bottom. Just want to lightly brush it over the crust. Alright, done with that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in the oven. And all I'm going to do is just let that custard kind of bake into the pie crust just a little bit. Okay, next is, get my towel. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean, and I'll do it over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Alright, so I've got my roasted red bell peppers. They're all pruny looking, which is good. That means they're cooked. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull the top right off, which is the stem, and I'm going to start peeling the skin off. Doesn't have to be 100%, but do it without any skin, it's going to make a big difference. Then you can, like I said, you can buy it. This is probably the most time-consuming part of the whole thing. I'm going to get all the seeds out, so I do it in a bowl of water, right? Generally do it over running water. Alright, so. Okay guys, pulled all the skin off the bell peppers. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the pie crust. Then I add in there just a little bit, kind of coating the pie crust. All right, now lay the bell peppers flat, and then you want to just cut them in strips about 1/4 inch or as wide as a number 2 pencil. How about that? All right. I don't know if you can see this, but that's what you want to end up with. you got two roasted red bell peppers, I'm sorry. Cut it in the strips. In the strips. So we still got our oven on, 375. Bell peppers are ready, chicken's ready. Just get all the bell peppers in there. Get rid of my cutting board, clean them as I go. Here we go. What we want to do is we want to go ahead and mix everything but the quiche custard into a bowl. I've got 2 cups of mixed cheese right here. Dump that in the bowl. Got 1 chicken breast, so about 8 ounces of chicken. I'm just doing enough for 1. I don't want to have a lot of chicken in there. I might do probably just 1 red bell pepper, so just enough of that. And mix that all in there. Okay. Wash my hands. Got a cookie sheet. Put my crust on it. Bring it on over here. What I'm going to do is go ahead, before I forget, add about a teaspoon of onion powder, maybe ½ teaspoon. Garlic powder, ½ teaspoon, just enough to give it a little bit of a flavor. Crushed red pepper. You want this to be pretty decent. You want to have a little bit of kick in this quiche. Alright, so I'm going to do a teaspoon. Do more or less depending on your taste. Alright, so I've got everything I want in the quiche. Another one you can do is exactly what we did there with the cheese and all, and dice up some ham if you have old ham that you had dinner and you got the next day you got left over. Ham, bacon, and onions is really good, and it's called quiche Lorraine. So I got this, I got everything in my pie shell. Alright, if you want to add more cheese, you can, if you want to get it up a little bit more, I might go ahead and add a little more cheese, another ½ cup of cheese, just to get it. I want it to be just, when it's full, to be a little over the side of the crust. When you're looking at it, I don't want you to put a hole with your finger in the middle of the pie. Straight down, make a little mold, because that's where you're going to pour your quiche custard in. Mix it up again. You're going to pour it right in there. It's going to kind of overlap. You want to slow it down, let it kind of fill in the gaps of the cheese and stuff. Kind of shake it a little. Just to get it all evenly incorporated. So I've got all that in there. Alright. What I'm going to do now is just kind of garnish it a little bit with some of these long red pepper strips. Put a little starfish design. Oh, that was good. All right. good. Like I said, if you want to make it fuller, add a little more quiche custard by either add another egg or just add a little more heavy cream. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my preheated 375-degree oven. When we come back, this should be about ready. Alright, it's been about 45 to 50 minutes in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. Alright, if you look, what I did about 30 minutes into it, I put a little bit of aluminum foil just around the crust so it wouldn't get too dark. And it looks fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refrigerate it so that it sets. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. What we want to do is get it, under 40 degrees, so that could be an hour or two. So we want to do this well ahead of dinner time. That way, you can eat it now, but what's going to do is it's going to be real thin and kind of fall apart on the plate. But if you go ahead and refrigerate it and heat it back up on the microwave for a minute, it's going to be really tight and firm and fluffy. So it's really good. So what I'm going to do next thing you'll see is when we pull it out, then we'll go ahead and plate it up with a little bit of fruit, and we'll go from there. All right, took it out of the refrigerator, cut it up into 5 pieces, whatever size you want. Put it in the microwave about a minute and a half. Cut up some cantaloupe and some fresh strawberries. Wash it all off, put it on a plate. Put it in the microwave. The quiche, sprinkled it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And this is what it looks like. So if you guys try this dish, send me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.